Hey, what's going on, everybody? I do apologize about my voice. I know it sounds raspy. Um, I've been busy with a lot of stuff, so my voice, I'm trying to get it back into form. Uh, I'm going. It should be hooked up. All right. So I really wanted to talk to y'all about this um situation. It's been plaguing on my heart for a while. I'm not going to go in full detail about a lot of stuff, but I definitely want to talk about this one. Hang on. I'm dealing with different stuff with the media. You know, there we go. Thank you, BK. Can y'all hear me? What I'm going to say is, yeah, I'm looking to actually prepare for what anybody else has to say. Um, Honestly, it's just so bad. I'm to mention black people, black life, black accountability. But I have seen a lot. And here we have it. We have to there below the description. Can you hear me now? Okay, BK said he can hear me, but you can't. I don't know what's going on with that. But there was a incident, you know, there was an incident at a lounge called Vibes. And about around that time, we had we have always been very honest and straightforward about how the safety of the people and pretty much on what should be allowed into the club or lounge, excuse me. That's what they like to call it, lounge. And around that, you would ask people like, hey, like, you know, don't bring don't bring drugs in, don't bring cigarettes in, don't bring, it's like you have to babysit people and tell people these things. You know, no, you can't bring liquor outside. You can't do this. You can't do that. And it amazes me that people cannot just follow or obey the rules, right? And so, as I look at this, as I look at how I always hear the talking points that black people want to be treated with respect. Black people want to not be shot or killed, or we have the right to, be treated equally like everybody else. But I always ask that question: do you really believe that, or is that a narrative that is always used by certain narratives of people? Now, if you're talking about it for law enforcement, that's a topic and a subject for another day. But if you're not going to follow through with that, if you're not truly following through with that, and you're just saying that out the side of your neck, right? Then I have to start asking the question. Hence why I brought up about a black man, a black father, shot up by another black at a black owned establishment where the black men ran out on the black women, threw them down on the ground, where I saw black people not willing to cooperate with the police trying to find the murderer, but then get online and complain that what are we gonna do? Woe is me, save me Moses and Harriet Tubman, or whatever stupid crap people say these days. This is the lowest vibration of what black people are dealing with. The greatest threat to a black person is a nigger. It's always been a nigger. It's always been the nigger. The lowest hanging vibrational fruit known to goddamn humanity has been that nigger. And honestly, I'm gonna tell you right now, even blacks don't like being around blacks. I'm gonna be for real. Blacks don't even like being around blacks. I can understand why black women get a gun to deal with these niggas and just shoot first. So how do you expect it when black people don't like hanging around certain blacks or low vibrational blacks? Honestly, I don't get mad when other groups or other types of people don't want to fuck with you, don't want to be around you, don't want to have nothing to do with you. Hell, they doggone raise the rent or raise the property so that way you can't come around. Hey, man, that ain't true, Bubba. Like, shut up. It amazes me. And I mean, see, and the thing about it is, I'm seeing all the pictures and the videos start to pop up about this man. And I'm not going to say too much about this man. I'm not. It's not about him. But it's definitely about the ideology and the tender footing. I'm hearing people say, well, what about the women in the club? That's crazy. Like, I listen, that ratchet, raunchy behavior, that horror culture. Well, I mean, horror culture is horror culture. The women want to be sexually seductive and stuff. That's on them. I ain't listen. That's on you. You get whatever you get. We know the women are out there to sexually seduce the men to get the money. The same dudes who believe so much in materialistic stuff and be talking about the NBA does this and all that, but then they be the same dudes be running out there throwing out ones and tens and buy $100 bills and stuff, looking like a fool. These the same dudes that will complain about doggone man the system and take all their wee little checks, their little stimulus, take their baby mama's car or whatever car they can get from the lemon lot, the lot we pay every week. They'll do that. Now, the black establishment, these black businesses. Let me, and I don't. Listen, I got a lot to say. Oh, I have a lot to say. Now, when it comes to a black establishment, they get a bad name. They get a bad rep. You gotta understand. You can't let everybody up in your business, man. Some of y'all are too nice. You want everybody to be your damn friend. You want to include everybody. We making it. We making checks together. Yay. Are you now? Are you really making it? Are you really making them checks? Are you really making moves like that? I mean, see, let's be honest. A big pool of the money in the black community, and this is the backwards thing about it. The biggest pool of money that is spent on certain businesses is from hood culture, ratchet behavior, derogatory, the derogatory animalistic behavior, gang culture, seductive whore culture. This is the biggest privatizations that are making the most money in the black community. And it's no secret. A lot of a lot of a lot of our people try to bank money off of this ideology and this behavior. They do. They try to make their money. They try to have it where they can bring in young, impressionable young girls, or they want young guys to come in there and spend money and think like this is the lifestyle. Buy 100 bottles, buy $100 bottle, let everybody look at y'all session while you put on a facade of a type of imagery that look at me, ma, we made it. And at what price? Honestly, at what price? Like these same people don't care. They don't care. I don't watch these people come in there half naked, pants sagging down, thinking that looks cute. I never understood that. They got so much woes and homophobia and stuff. But why a bunch of grown men would ever want to go into a why would even a black establishment would want to have it where men are coming into your business with their draws showing? Why would a woman, if she had any type of like decency, want to entertain a disgusting person? But then again, that's what some of them believe. That's what some of them believe truly. Some of these fools that walk around with their drawers showing, screaming out street signs and stuff like an idiot. And then you'll have girls saying they want a real man, but they'll have a man that will call them bitch on a goddamn dime and say, "Why does he treat me the way he does? Where are the real men at?" You know, at some point, I get it that y'all were told that this is the lifestyle. Just like we got, listen, like it, I know y'all gonna say white people do it too. Yes, 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 we know, we know. Every culture does it. Don't focus on the bad, focus on the good. But no, if I cannot address the problem, how can we actually make it better? How can we make it good? That's a big see. That's the problem. You want to say focus on the good. Don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? These are not men of value. Well, guess what? Y'all want to talk about when are we going to have black wealth? Dude, you can't talk about black wealth if you got it where the the lowest vibration are literally causing like so many problems now, it cannot be unnoticed now. You can't even unnotice it, bro. Well, now they're attacking any and everything. These type of people don't care. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? Well, they'll say F authorities. It amazes me. They'll say, where are the police? They'll say, where are the police? Why don't we get treated with respect? Like, y'all, stop letting the news media fool y'all up with doggone, you know, nobody, like the police want us dead, this and that. You know, it's so crazy. I watched as the police asked and pleaded for people to come and testify on who shot the man. And you had it where black people didn't want to say nothing. So how do you have it where there's 50 to 100 people in that area and nobody saw or will talk about who the man is that shot the man? But you'll say the police want y'all dead, but you won't turn in the goddamn person that shot the man through the gut. Exactly, Couch Dragon. Now you got it where there's some 40-year-old men up in there too. Grown ass men want to bust a sag. But then they say they want respect. Like y'all, like I said, man, you can't make this up, bro. It amazes me black men talk about how they strong and brave, and that if there was a heat of for the fire, if there was ever some race war, you know, oh, you know, ain't nobody gonna know. It's like it amazes me. I watch these black men talk about all these street signs and all this stuff, and throw up all these sets and stuff. But the minute one gunshot goes off, these dudes scamper like rats. I watch them as they push women down on the ground and use the women as body shields to get out. So let me get this straight. You say you want the respect of the women, but when I was watching them grab women and use them as body shields, and I mean not just one, it was they literally. I was watching black men grab the girls and the women from the table and use them as body shields when all the shit was going to shit. Peace to brother info. I had to tell a motherfucker, put the woman down. Because he was had his arm around the woman and he was so freaked out, he would have snapped her neck because he was freaked out. Dragging the woman on the ground with one sandal, she was screaming because he was about to snap her fucking neck. But then they'll say, where's the black woman's protection? That we defend our black women. Now, I'm not going. There are black men that will defend their black women. I will not take that. I will not. I will not deny that. There are some black men that they will kill you if you ever disrespect their mama, if you ever disrespect their sister, their daughter. I will not take that from you, black men. So I do not want y'all who are hearing this to think that hey, BMT is hacking us off. Because I have no doubt in my mind that the men, that the brothers that I know, the minority brothers that I do know, and keyword I say minority, because I'm telling you right now, damn it, we are a minority. Man. We are a minority. Amongst our own, we are a minority. Amongst having stability, we are a minority. Amongst us who are willing to step up and handle business, we are a minority. That is fair to say. So when we hear the talking points about the protection piece, I have to ask the question: where's it at? Can't say it was just white cops out there, but I saw black cops out there. They were literally trying to say, "Stop." I can't show you all the videos because it's so graphic. YouTube would strike me down. I literally watched as this man's guts were leaking out of him. And he was screaming for his mommy and his daddy. That's literally his words. Mama, daddy. Literally, we had to grab him. We had to grab him and tell the other dudes, get the fuck off of him. The more you drag him, he's going to bleed out. You park ape fools. And I don't care how y'all feel about it, because literally, they were going to kill that man. If anybody knows anything about when you're bleeding, you want to actually put pressure on the wound. The more you move the person, the faster they bleed out. But guess what? Shout out to the men that were trying to apply first responder. Sorry, my voice is a little hoarse. But they were applying pressure, trying to keep them there. But you know who was still there? I got to be honest. There was a majority more women there trying to actually say, please get up, please get up. I watched a video as people were laughing at this man that was shot. I watched the video. I grew more angry, not because there was a shooting, but the fact that people were laughing and literally pulling out their people were pulling out their cell phones and recording it for clickbait, for views, rather than just call the EMS, rather than call the police. They would rather record. They would rather record. No, I can't. If I put this on YouTube, that would get struck. I know I would get struck. You can't allow that type of stuff on YouTube anymore. It's not allowed on YouTube. YouTube and Facebook would not allow it. Listen, I know I'll get struck. My hat goes off to the men that stood in the line to try to save that man's life. To the real men that actually did try. I bring about to talk about Black responsibility and accountability. I heard a man tell me it was a Black woman's fault why this happened. I said, brother, tell me, how you say this is a Black woman's fault? Black women. I said, Black women. I said, what happened to Black accountability? No, no. No, it's not on YouTube. Y'all keep a lookout for me. I'm going to be on. I'm going to be doing internet radio. I'm going over to internet radio. So whenever I do certain videos, I can be fully uncensored, Bacon. I can be fully uncensored, and whatever I show you, I can show you that on that site, not on YouTube. Like YouTube is gonna be me trimmed down. What I do on the other site, I don't have to hold back. I can show y'all videos. I can be as graphic as I want. Like I said, I'm taking my content elsewhere to doing radio. But I'm done. YouTube is stupid to me. It's whack. It's whack. It's tribalism. We got to be honest. Black people are very tribalistic. There are some who want to try to make a difference of a change. Other people, they like to see stuff burn. They like negativity. They like seeing doggone derogatory behavior. They like seeing stupid shit. They like the fuckery. As I heard some people say, who needs TV when you have black people on YouTube? So when I would watch the black men and some of the black women that will actually try to put out something positive, they normally do not have the same type of energy push for them versus those who like the fuckery. They just don't. They just don't. So when it's like that, you just gotta understand, like, yo, like, I just need to go. Just need to go elsewhere. It ain't nothing personal. I just need to go elsewhere. And so when I watch this, let me get now when I watch about the black accountability, and this ties into the black business. Excuse me. Why would you want to have people that have no respect for themselves in your black infrastructure? Why would you? Why would anybody who wants a respectable black establishment to have people? Mind you, I heard people say, well, it's not like they like to do shootings. That's not what this place is for. No, that's what y'all are known for. Getting shot. I would never go to a place that is getting shot. I'm sorry. I would never want to go to an establishment that is known for bullets flying. I would never want to go. But then you'll hear somebody say, well, if you ain't about that life, stay out the hood, stay out the black community. If you ain't about that life, you just don't need to be coming around. Wait. Why are you about that life? That's the real question we need to ask. Why are you about that life? Why are you happy to promote that? Why are you saying that, hey, if you don't like that, why do you like that? See, that's the question that we ask. Why is it that you are about that type of lifestyle? What is it about that lifestyle that is so appealing? That's what blows my mind. You telling me that lifestyle is appealing to you? You saying black men dying is appealing to you? You saying black women? You saying black women that that are doggone being sexualized and raped? That's appealing to you? You're talking about doggone the height of STDs, HIV, doggone black death, and doggone saying fuck establishments, fuck black business. That's appealing to you? See, when I hear people tell me this type of shit, see, it gets my blood boiling. It gets me so angry. Like, Y'all, when I said I was screaming that whole night, because literally I was trying to save as many lives. But you know what really fucked me up was the fact that I saw other black people trying to stop me. That's what blew my mind, Jay. That's what blew my mind, Info. That's what blew my mind, Bacon. It wasn't the white man trying to stop me. It was black people. It was like some type of sadist, type of death cult worshiping shit. I I was like, this was amazing. I was like, yo, how far gone are you? How far gone are you? How far gone are you? Literally, there was blood all the way from where the man got shot all the way to where he died. When I saw, in respect to the father came out there. The father came out there to where his son body was laid down in. And with the father came out there, he had to be in his 40s. So that means it wasn't that old. But the father said, "That's my boy. That's my boy." He was looking at the puddle of blood. It had to be enough blood to fill up two Sprite bottles. That's how much blood there was. And all he wanted to do was just touch the puddle of blood and flesh where his son had been laid at. He said, "That's my boy." And I just got in front of him and put my hand on him. And I said, for one black father to another black father, you need to be at that hospital. You don't need to be here. You need to be at that hospital with your son. Because in my heart, I would want to know what went on to that black father's mind. When did you think to talk to your boy? See, I always find it interesting. They'll say, "Where are the black fathers?" They always say, "Well, black woman, where are the black?" See, first of all, there was no black woman keeping that black man from his son. But I was very surprised that the daddy showed up. And I asked the question, when did you try to talk to your son about this dangerous lifestyle? Hmm? When did you try? See, here's the real story. A lot of these narratives where they say there is no black father present is a goddamn lie. A lot of these black men know where their daddy's at. A lot of them. A lot of them have a father figure. A lot of them understand what they need to be doing as a man. But the real reparational questions is not about the location of the father. Is the fact is, are they willing to step up and be black fathers? Oh my God, boy. I felt that shit all the way down in my soul. It ain't about the location of where. I say that again. It's not about the location. Where is the black father? It's just, do these men want to be responsible fathers? Don't be a father when your son is being locked up. Don't be a father when it's time to come get a goddamn check. Don't be a father when it's time for that boy to doggone get that doggone money to doggone say, well, guess what? We made it now. Yeah, we no. See, ain't nothing can piss me off more than these fucking part-time internet daddies. I hate y'all niggas with a passion. Y'all piss me off. All y'all do is talk about pussy, talk about goddamn exploitation, talk about all kind of dumb shit. But we know one thing: nobody, no culture, no group takes black fatherhood serious. Hell, black men don't take black fatherhood serious. Y'all may talk a good game, but you can't fool the rest of us. A lot of these men do not give a fuck about black fatherhood. It's about getting access to the goddamn woman. Saying about this YouTube shit ain't never been about no black fathers. I've did many panels about black fathers. That's the least watched shit ever. But let it be about something about knocking out that black woman or doggone fuck white supremacy. These motherfuckers show up in goddamn droves. I swear, if you look at the question that some of these dudes ask in goddamn Facebook group, it'd be the stupidest shit. What to do? I caught my daughter kissing a boy. She's 16. Why are you on Facebook asking random strangers what you need to be doing on how to raise your home? You see, this is what I tell y'all. The shock culture value of low vibrations is so stupid. It amazes me. It amazes me. I never had to go to Facebook to ask how to be a father or how to be an honorable man in my home. I never had to ask. I made my mistakes. I came up short. But damn it, I know how to get my ass back up in the fight. This shit right here, waste of goddamn time. If you're on social media trying to figure out how to be a man, you are beyond lost. You are beyond lost. If your masculinity is him on doggone this shit, you're fucked up. Social media is not about being positive. It's a social. It's a social media. You meet people. It's a social thing. Like I said, not that. There are. Like I said, y'all kill me with that. Look for those type of show. Get out. Get out of here. Get out of here. Fucking been 5 years. I ain't seen no type of show. I done sat with the best of them that are even non-black. Night and day in this bitch. This is the lowest vibration area. Hello. I don't lose no sleep. Saying the talking points is so drool. See, a black man has no problem pulling out his gun faster than another black man. That's a fact. See, the black man has a fear of other men, but he has no problem or hesitation pulling the gun out and killing his own fellow man, his own that look like him. You have a more likelier chance of being killed by your own before you get killed by another race. In this day and age, right now. And I know some people don't like me saying that, but it's true. I'm not gonna say you don't have it for other races, but black men know that you have a more likely chance of being killed by another black man. I'm literally during the show. Y'all don't copy when I'm doing the show. Y'all don't have to like me saying that, but when I'm telling the truth. That's why I don't know why y'all get mad when a black woman says she has a more likely chance of being raped by a black man than a white man. Not to say that a black woman wouldn't get with a black man. So I don't know why y'all act so, whoa, BMT, how can you say that? What, am I saying that what we don't know? Hmm? Am I really saying what we don't know? Or what we choose to overlook? But I get it, I'm a sellout, and I'll be that sellout because I'd rather be a sellout that would rather tell the truth than be somebody who's oblivious and not say something that is doggone feeding y'all a dream or narrative. So when we say these certain things, I get people like, "Oh man, BMT, here you go again with that shit." Go again with that shit. How you mean? How you mean? That's so funny. I done seen it all. I done seen a lot of interesting, questionable stuff. When it comes to the, like I said, I'm watching the woman or the owners of the black establishment talk about how hard it is. I'm like, listen, you chose. See, and this is the thing about it. Here's a big issue y'all got. Okay, if you choose to want to entertain that type of crowd of black people who like to be about gang life, gang culture, throw up sets, which amazes me. Y'all throw up more doggone sets of things y'all like to rap like tribal people. And I'm not going to listen. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something that's gonna be really, really gonna. Y'all can scream. Listen, y'all starting to make them white people look right when they starting to say, "Yo, black people are animalistic." Sorry, not fucking sorry. You go and I know some people will be BMT. You can't say that, bruh. Black people don't like being around certain types of black people. Go ahead, ask the chat. Black people don't even like being around black people. Oh, y'all didn't know that little hidden secret, did y'all? Y'all didn't know that, did y'all? Black men are afraid of other black men. They may say that on YouTube. Oh man, I ain't afraid of nobody. Shit, fuck that. Shit, I ain't never gonna be afraid. Fuck that. I'll knock that nigga out. Nigga, stop. Go take back the black community then. Go take that shit back. That y'all afraid. Go shut down those men selling dope in front of your grandma's house. Go take back. Go get in the schools and go talk to your children. Hold on now, BMT. Hold on now. No, ain't no hold down nothing. We've been seeing this for years. For years. It's just that ain't nobody want to talk about it. Talk about we going like that's why I've been looking at people when they be talking about that doggone we gonna take over the earth. Bro, y'all can't even take over your own goddamn community, let alone a school. Shit. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, yo, stop. Stop, bro. But we now still talk about, hey man, when that woman gonna respect me? When y'all gonna respect yourselves, man? When y'all gonna respect yourselves? When y'all gonna start saying, yo, enough is enough? But see, you know what? And it's at this point now. I was listening to this one dummy talk about doggone horror culture. Women want women like that disgusting behavior. They like to be sexual freaks and shit. And I'm like, why y'all? I don't know. You know what? I get it. This is why it amazes me. A lot of them like talking about horror culture, but the biggest contributors to paying for or actually the consumption of horror culture, it didn't come from women. Like honestly, I'm gonna be for real. Women don't run the horror culture. They're just the used product. I'm just being for real. Y'all forgot the Nelly tip drill video. Y'all forgot the doggone the other videos, freaking leak. Oh, I done seen a lot of fuck shit. Whole culture that ain't even started by fucking women. Y'all thought little Kim started that shit? The women were just retroactive to yo, it makes money. This is what the men are going to pay for. So you how you gonna get mad at something that literally that the men of low vibration, actually not just low vibration, just men have been paying for. Again, fake narrative. We need black ownership. I hear that shit so many times. But you know it's crazy when you get black ownership, y'all know what to do with it. A lot of low vibrational people are used to being told what to do. They need to be led. They're used to being led on what to do. They're used to being told how they need to act. I ain't never seen people so happy to always want to talk about oppression in my life. That's the biggest trope thing that a lot of people like talking about oppression, 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 oppression from the system, oppression from the woman, oppression from goddamn, I don't know, being with mama. Goddamn, like, damn, like, when do you want to live? The gays got me oppressed. The black woman got me oppressed. I'm oppressed by other black men. I see it all day, every fucking hour. Like I said, man, I don't. I'm like, yo, bro. What happened to the? I said, and the thing about it is, we can live a good life. There's a lot of good men out there. There's a lot of good women out there. There's a lot. I know a lot of successful black people. Not just no black men. I know a lot of black women. I know a lot of black homeowners. I can show y'all the communities. I can show y'all the men and women that do these things. I agree with Doug. It depends on what you want to patronize to. I don't agree with, well, do we push up the men? Listen, the men push your own goddamn self up. If you need a woman to push you up, you ain't no fucking man. And I'm gonna stand on that. If you need a woman to push you up, then what do you need to have a woman for? The woman gonna be like, wait, I'm looking at you, I'm looking at you to be a man, but you asking me to push you up. Black man, are you still begging a woman to push you up? Then why does the woman need you? Why does the woman need you? I know y'all don't like me saying that, but I gotta be real with y'all. Why? It's not hard, y'all. Y'all need to understand, man. Other people ain't playing with y'all no more, man. They're not. They're not. At this point now in the game, like we got. I mean, just being so surrealistic about it. This is why nobody cares to really listen to the plight of a dead black man or woman, because we don't even take. It's like if an Amber Alert or something like that would go out about our own people. Our people don't take that really serious. How are you supposed to go get so-called the other populace of other groups to care when they'll say, "Well, do y'all care about your own?" And I get y'all want to bring up, well, these group of men on YouTube. I don't give a fuck about these people on YouTube. I really don't. I really don't. So when y'all come to me about these other people, I don't watch this shit. I don't really give a fuck about actually tuning into this shit. I don't. I live in the real world, man. Them ain't shit niggas out there. You think they give a fuck about what y'all got to say on YouTube? Nope. Them women out there, you think they give a shit about y'all plight and please? Nope. They don't even care about themselves. So why would all of a sudden they gonna care about what y'all gotta say? I swear I hear so much about doggone sexual deviancy, but I'm like, yo, y'all making y'all own problem, bro. Y'all cause your own problem. Motherfuckers like talking so much about the goddamn home. I'm like, brother, go build your home first. Build yourself a home. Well, the black woman will work with me, bruh. Which one? Give me her name. Stop saying black woman. Just say one woman. I never asked for, well, if the women. I only speak for me. That's the only thing I want to speak for is me. We gotta understand, man. Listen, bro. Everybody, this ideology of these talk of what's happening in like, well, y'all saying black leadership. Ain't no fucking leadership. Ain't never been such thing as a black leadership. I don't even know why we keep talking about leadership, leadership, leadership. The fuck? I ain't never had no leader. I ain't never asked for no fucking leader. I ain't gonna never. I ain't gonna never answer to no fucking leader. The fuck? I'm my own man. You still looking for a leader? Go say, just say you need a daddy. That's what I'm telling y'all, black men. If you still saying where's black leadership, just say you need a daddy. What's going on? Let's see. How you doing, mama? You still begging about doggone submission. Just say you just can't. You don't have that power, or you don't have that. The woman you try to fuck with, she don't just see you as that. What's going on, Mo? Y'all so worried about the goddamn. Listen, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I watched the sexual abuse. I watched the trauma bonding and shit. I watch. Yeah, no, Bacon. We know, Bacon. We know why. Let me tell you right now. Let me tell you the interesting thing about this shit. Let me be real, John. The narrative that is put out there is that dudes aren't trying to get women with kids. That is a big fucking lie. That's a big lie. Black men, you want? Let me tell you, Bill. Let me tell you a real honest and secret. Black men will more likely go after a woman with children. Black men go after women with children more than anything. That's a fact. That ain't no joke. Let a low vibration black man or just any most of these dudes find out it's a woman with a child. They're gonna try to go after her. They're gonna try to fuck her. They're gonna try to say, "Yo, what's good?" I ain't saying what I think. I'm telling y'all what I know. That's why I be looking at these niggas. Ain't nobody trying to be with a single mother. Get the fuck out of here. That woman got access to her baby daddy and probably four other dudes. They want to fuck her. They don't want to actually help position her unless they have some type of viable authority in her life. That's what these low ancient dudes do. Some of them, you have it where someone will take care of that woman. Some of them will step in and be and play and be daddy to the churn. As I said, that's why I said I find it interesting because shit, black people practice polygamy more than anything. Shit, just some kind of just alternate reality polygamy, but they be practicing it. That's what I'm saying. Like, trying to tell y'all right now, y'all keep thinking these black women that have kids do not be getting doggone um met up with, having whole dudes hit them up. Hey, what's going on? Do you need something? You know, the little Tanya want this X, Y, Z. Man, listen, bro. Dudes be finding out women with kids. They they're more sought after. I be, if anything, the woman without kids, she be talking about, yo, what's good? Why did I get picked up? That's 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 a mind blowing thing that people don't want to talk about. The woman with kids versus the woman without kids. The woman without kids, she she started to do what the woman with kids is doing. Well, if I get a baby, I might get a man. Because most of the time, the dude people gonna look at it. Well, why don't you have kids? I know it's a backwards ideology. People think I'm joking, but people will be looking at people without kids and say, "Well, what's wrong with that person? Why don't you got kids? What's wrong with you? Are you gay? What you do? You must be crazy." I shit you not. There's actually more shaming of people without kids than people with kids. That's why I always find that this space is weird. I I I, I kid you not. Let, let a man, let a dude find out it's a woman with kids. You know what he think? Shit, she got benefits. She must got some type of money. I can't make this shit up, bro. They don't want to fuck with the women, but they don't. But being accountable for that woman is a different story. Being accountable for that child is a different story. Be accountable for your penis. That's a whole goddamn bibliography. When you're hitting the narrative about what about the children, that's how I would be looking at it, yo. Like, when some of y'all even created, like, some of y'all even created for love, or y'all just were like, oops, babies. That's the thing about a lot of kids are starting to realize. Y'all weren't made out of love. Y'all were just made to be good shit. Y'all was just a spur of the moment. Y'all were. So when you talk about black accountability and respect for each other, that seems to be a problem. You can't ask other group of people to give a fuck about you, and you don't give a shit about yourself. Like I said, that's why I said I hear these talking points, but they dumb. They really are stupid. And when you try to hold certain groups to a certain type of accountability standard, say, hey man, like that's not how we should move, or we shouldn't talk like that. As I'm saying, man, like I done seen when dudes be talking about that stuff, but they would like we got to be realistic, man. So that's why I mean, like I said, man, I'm about done. But I do get tired of the prerogative agenda that's put out there. I'm saying? Like I just get tired. But I'm gonna go ahead and beat it, y'all. All right, this BNT out.